Hello, everyone. My name is Katie, and welcome to the Greenland Quilter channel. I'm hoping everybody is having a lovely Wednesday. Today is hump day, by the way, and it is June the 10th. So we are 10 days in to June already. So it won't be long, and we're going to be all like, what happened to June? Anyway, I have Teresa Louise here with me so far. There's potential for one or two other people to come in tonight. So I thought what I would do is what I plan on working on today is I've already completed and I will be filling y'all in on the measurements and how many strips you need for the channel sew for those of you who are just now doing the borders. And I'll show you mine. I've already got both the piano key and the small thin border and the bigger border already put onto mine. I did them during a live last week, I believe. So I did run into a couple little issues, and we'll talk about that. And it's because of the way I did it versus the way maybe Jess did it, because Jess did complete hers, and I will show you pictures of that sometime in the live today. Also, I will be working on Katie's Creative Chaos, putting more sashings in and more blocks in as well. I hope to have the third row attached so you can see 3 rows of 4 across instead of 5 across. Because I'm still debating, do I want to make it a twin size or do I want to make it a queen size? So we'll be discussing that also. And I have a couple of Happy Meals here to show you guys. I got a Cotton Cuts box and I got a Sweetwater quilt labels today. So I will share them during the live as well. So Teresa, what's your plan for tonight?
Well, thank you for asking, Katie. And thank you for having me here today. My name is Teresa
I appreciate you.
I have a channel, and it is Teresa Louise. I quilt too.
Yeah.
And I usually go live on Sunday around 1 o'clock. And today I'm working on the raccoons, which is a collage quilt done in the style of applique. And it is a pattern by Tony Whitney. It's called Who, What, and Where. So this must be Who, What, Where. There's 3 raccoons on here. They're very cute.
So cute.
So I'll do a little bit of this and then might cut out some fabrics and some other stuff for other projects. But yeah, that's it.
So how's the weather your way? I saw somewhere, I think I don't remember whose video I watched earlier today or yesterday, but they were talking about, here it is June, and they were experiencing unseasonably cooler temperatures. What's going on?
Yes. About 4 days ago, I woke up and there was snow on the ground.
Snow?
Yeah, snow.
Wow.
And it didn't last very long. It didn't stay put, But since then, it's just been rain.
I
every
think
day.
Mother Nature's a bit confused.
Yeah, I think so. It's like early spring or something.
Yeah. I also think that El Nino is about to establish itself as well. And I was reading a scientific magazine website, and they were talking. The only reason I was looking at it is because I got a message saying you should come read this because it has to do with Greenland. And so I went and read it, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So they're talking about El Nino bringing in overly hot temperatures in so many areas. United States is one of them, but guess where else? Greenland, especially north of me around the Ilulissat ice cap area. They believe that it's already showing precursor for warmer. Apparently, the water's already warm up there, and that's going to cause more shrinkage on the Jacob's. It's Jacob's Hound. The fjord, where it's one of the biggest ice making fjords that comes off the ice cap, because the ice cap's always moving. And last year, they lost, I think, 3 or 4 miles of it. But I
Wow.
don't know how many metric billion tons was lost last year. But they showed a photograph of the fjord, and I was even surprised because I've seen a picture of it 2 years ago, and they showed an update this past. They recently took a picture. It is definitely being affected by all of our warm air because most of you know that we were warm October, November, December, January, and we really didn't get this cold stuff that everybody's experiencing until February.
Yeah.
So it's interesting stuff on how our whole world experiences things when a certain weather pattern decides to come crawling in,
Right.
you know?
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Let me say hi to everyone in the chat, and then we're going to discuss the channel. The channel Spring So Long is now called Square Dance. So it does now have a name. I've sent the new part 4 and part 5's information has been sent to um, Andrea, and she sent me a copy back, but I have to update her on a couple measurements because I think I was off a little bit on a measurement, but I will correct that. And that pretty much means that the pattern, except for binding, is done. I mean, so she should be able to, once she gets pictures from me, because I got to go find somewhere to take a picture of this, probably going to go down to the soccer field and do it and pin it to the fence. So I can get a good picture of it, and then she'll put pictures in there, and the pattern will be all put into one PDF file. And as soon as that PDF file is available, I will share it with all of you, and we'll get that done as well. So that should happen probably. I'm hoping right before I leave for Denmark, I'll have that ready for you if Andrea is not swamped. She's been having a tough time, as most of you know. Y'all keep on saying prayers for her because she could use them because she had a leaky roof. It's been raining
Oh,
like crazy where she's at, and it's causing household problems. Let me say hi to everyone in the chat. We've got Lynn's crafting room in here. She says, hello, Katie. I'm way early, but I didn't want to miss the beginning. I'm doing all my subcuts for strips and we'll be lurking too. Lynn, will you let me know if you've downloaded most of the information for the sew along? And if not, I will go and get them off of my Google Drive and share each link for each part so that you have it. And hello to Gladys. It's good to see you here. Hello, Nina. Welcome, welcome. And that looks like the only people I got in here at the moment. Okay. Whew, that was a mouthful. All right.
yeah.
Lynn, can you let me know where you are on the sew? So I know what you need. Let me know if you need the PDFs of each part, or tell me which parts you got so that I know which parts you need. Let me know on that. And it is called Square Dance now. All right. That was a mouthful. The weather is exceptional here today, but guess what came out of the woodwork today? Male mosquitoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in about another week, it'll be the females coming out in full force. And they'll last about 6 weeks, and then they'll be gone again. All right, let's talk about the square dance. So what I did is for the first border, which is the piano key, you're going to need, where is this at? You will need 22 2.5 by 4.5 rectangles for the short sides, and you're going to sew them on the long side until you have all of them sewn, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You're going to need 4 4-patch blocks. It should be 4.5 squared. Then you're going to need 28 2.5 by 4.5, and that 28 means twice. So you're going to need 44 for the short. Oh my gosh, let me try that again. You're going to need 44 2.5 by 4.5. You're going to split that in half and sew 22 for each strip set. Okay. You're going to need 56 2.5 by 4.5, and you'll split that in half to be 28, and you're going to sew 28 of those rectangles together for the two sides. Then you're going to need 4 4-patch blocks that should measure at 4.5 square. Okay. She's saying, ma'am. I don't know what that means. Maybe she. All right.
I don't
Here's what.
know.
Yeah, I don't know. She'll tell me in a minute. Okay. So the part I'm talking about that you need the for the piano key looks like this right here. Let me spotlight that so you can see it. And if you don't think there's enough light, let me know and I'll turn the ring light on, but I'd rather not. So I'm trying to avoid the ring light. Okay, so there's your piano key. So on the two short sides, you're going to need 22 of these sewn together. Then you have this 4-patch that you need 4 of right here. And you're going to need 28 of these sewn together for the sides. Okay, then you're going to need to cut strips. I would cut 8 instead of 7. You're going to need 8 of these that are 1.5 because this ends up being 1 inch right here. And then you're going to need 8 of this strip set here for your border, which will be 3.5 unfinished. So 1.5 unfinished, 3.5 unfinished. That way there's no confusion because when you sew this, this is going to be 1 inch finished. Everybody with me? Let me know. Did the channel stop?
No, it's going.
Who's the last person that made a comment?
Lynn.
She said, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's where we are on this, and I can continue to, if you need to ask me questions, feel free to do so. Also let me know if you need some of the PD. Hi. Oh, Teresa saying hi. Okay. So yeah, let me know if you need part of the PDF, or let me know what you don't have, because there should be a PDF. You should already have a PDF for parts 1 and 2. Then there's one for part 3, one for part 4, and then one so far for part 5 and 6. Nina says everything is good. Okay. All right. But if you have further questions about this, let me know. All right. Let's talk about Katie's Creative Chaos. I've already sewn 2 rows together, and I wanted you guys to see what this is looking like, or what it looks like. And yeah, this is way bigger than the other one. But I put 2 rows together. And tonight I plan on adding row number 3. And then I will continue on with making them big blocks. Lynn, do you have all of them? Which ones do you have all of them, or is there one you need so that I can post a link? Let me know. But this is what it's going to look like, just so you have an idea. I really hope you guys like this because I think it looks gorgeous. I mean, it's a happy,
Yeah, it's
scrappy. It's going to be beautiful when it's finished. I didn't expect it to come out this way. You know, it's like, wow.
Yeah, I think it's great. A great scrap project, you know?
Yeah, this is a great way to use up charm packs. I'm pretty sure that I went through 5 packs of charms, maybe 6.
Lynn says, I only have the first part.
All right, let me get the rest of it to you. Lynn, do you want them in the channel or can I email them to you? If you want me to email them to you, can you email me, please? Otherwise, I'll just go to Google Drive and send each one. Someone's hello to, is that Dima? Hi, Dima or Dima, I'm not sure. Yeah, email me so I can email you back. Let me know when you sent the email and then I'll go ahead and take care of that tonight, okay? And I might sound a little out of breath tonight.
Bray?
Hmm?
Nina Bray? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, no, there's
it looks
another
like
person.
Diamond. Looks like Dima. I can't even pronounce it. But anyway, they said hi.
Hello, hello, and welcome. Let's see. Is this the nose?
Today I'm a bit out of breath. It's very weird. Let me know when you email me so I can email you back. All right. Okay. Before I start working on Katie's Creative Chaos, do y'all want to see what's in the mail? Let say yes and put a heart next to yes to let me know if you want to see these now. Because I wouldn't mind sharing my happy mail with you. Or do you want me to wait until more people come in? Teresa saying yes. I knew you wouldn't say no.
I know.
No from you. Yeah, and I put my knife away before I broke the seal on this box. Let me get it back out and undo it. I think people are distracted. The channel is moving very slow. All right, let's do the Nina says yes, but I can wait. You're funny. Hey, Branka, what's up? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Good to see you. She says yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the top camera on. Hi, KK, how are you? I'm going to put the camera on the top spotlight. And yeah, so let's start out with Sweetwater first. Remember everyone that Sweetwater is a and you know what? I didn't think to get the link for Sweetwater, so let me go get that real fast.
Sweetwater is labels.
Yeah, these are called Sweetwater tagged labels. Yeah, and I'm gonna get the link for you guys just in case you want to go over and see what they have to offer. Okay, I got the link. All right, so I will share the link in a minute. So I am subscribed to what they call tagged. But they're coming up with more different types of subscriptions. So you can go and mosey around their website later and see if there's anything that catches your interest. Should you sign up for something, send them an email and say, I sent you that way. All right, so it comes with an envelope, as you can see. And I can't see what I'm doing. And inside of this, so here's how this works. Some months you might get 4 small skinny labels. Sometimes you'll get 3 that are bigger, or you might get 2 larger ones, or you might get 1 larger one. It just depends on what they send each month, and each month is different. It's never ever the same. So this is where I got 2 of these. And this says handmade with love by my name, and it has my name on here. And that's what they look like. And I have quite a collection of these labels now. In fact, I probably have way too many of them. You never know what you could put them on anything, but see, I have a box here. These are all quilt labels. And this is what I stored in, is this little plastic container so that moisture doesn't get on there, because there is a sticky, what do you call the sticky stuff on the back, Teresa?
Like fusible?
Yeah, it's like fusible. Now I did see where Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop, she peels off this sticky thing that, when you heat it up, it melts to your fat or seals to your fabric. But you can actually peel this off and then sew it in a block. And I didn't know you could peel the back off, because I already sewed my quilt labels into a block. So it's all one, where you would literally have to rip that block completely out to get at this. I don't press it on and then just go on about my business. I make it part of a block. But these are really beautiful. Each month you get something different. Sometimes if a holiday is approaching, like the 4th of July or Thanksgiving or Christmas, it may have a different type of theme on it, but that's what these look like. Like I showed you, I think, one of these had that I haven't put in my box yet, had Christmas labels on it, and the Christmas labels are very pretty. They always come out with a really nice label for Christmas. Let me see. Sometimes you'll see something that'll say happiness is quiltiness or something like that on them. All kinds of little sayings are put on them. There's also things that says love on them. I mean, it's different every month. Okay, so let me put the link in. And yeah, this is from Sweetwater. Hey, Mona. Who's giving away cookies? Oh. All righty. I'm giving away cookies. Okay, so this is from Sweetwater, like I said. And this has a postmark of April 27th. So it still hasn't caught up yet. But maybe I'll get May and June soon. We'll see. All right, this box is from Cotton Cuts. And I know that I've talked about this a zillion times. And I'm going to, because some of you are new, we're going to go through the same old about what this is. So I've been getting a subscription box from Cotton Cuts since 2018. Yep, you heard right. So almost, let's see, 10 years, I guess. And
Wow.
Yeah, almost 10 years. And my original subscription was for the classic cut box subscription, and you get 12 fat quarters in there and some other things. About 3 months ago or 4 months ago, they offered a new type of program where you could join what is called the platinum. And the platinum means that every month you have a choice of either a classic cut box or a modern maker box or a Java box. And or you can do what they call chroma, which is thread. And I'm trying to find the page to show you on this. They've changed their front page again. Or either I'm just in a fog. Where's their subscriptions at? All right. They did change their web page. All right, just bear with me while I get the link because I want to share this page with you guys and show it to you as well. All right, let me find the subscription stuff. Okay, yeah, found it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, or not. Man, I seem really disorganized today. So basically, hang on a minute, you guys. I have to share the screen and I need a minute to get a screen up for that. All right. Let's get this done. CottonCuts.com. I can't see the chat at the moment. Is anyone saying anything, Teresa?
Hi, Lainey. Hello, Mona.
All right.
Mona says, be right back.
Okay. So I'm just going to take you through a short little discussion about what this is, and then I'll open the box so you can see it.
Okie doke.
Okay. Finally got the screen up. Now all I got to do is share it from Zoom. Okay. So, like I had mentioned, this is, and let me know when you can see this. Well, wait a minute. I can switch to the screen. Hold on a second. Yep, I'm back to the screen where I can see it. Okay. In a minute, you'll see what I'm looking at because we can see it in Zoom, but not you yet. There we go. It's changing now. Okay. So this is on the Cotton Cuts website. And basically with this, you can sign up for what is called the Platinum. And each month you can choose between their popular classic cut, their modern maker, their Java, or either you probably saw over here, there was thread, which is called Chroma. And you get with the Java, the modern maker box, and the classic box, you get 12 fat quarters. And depending on which, no, not with modern maker, that's different, sorry. With two of them, you get 12 fat quarters. With the modern maker, you can sign up for either the 1 yard, which gives you 3 1-yard pieces, or you can sign up for what they call the mini, which gives you 3 half yards, I believe, is how that works. Now, like I said, I had started out with the classic box, and I have really enjoyed it because every month is something different. And you fill out a survey and they ask you several questions on what it is you like fabric wise, what you don't like. Like this is what I have on mine. I have said I don't want any Easter fabric, Halloween fabric, children's fabric because I don't have any young children, and no like Tim Holtz fabric, just different little things like that because I was interested in a certain type of fabric. And they, for the most part, will do what you ask. Sometimes I'll write to them and say, hey, can I have half of my box in Batiks because you advertise a new batik line? And they'll take half of the classic box and it'll be half cotton, half Batiks. So they're pretty flexible on what it is that you might want to have in your box. So now that I've dragged that out, now we'll look at the box. Okay. So right now, I already know what's in this, not what the fabric line is, but I know I went ahead and agreed to doing Java again. So in this box, this is what it looks like. And I'm going to cut the paper.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
I finally got all my technical difficulties out of the way. I'm here.
Good.
Yeah.
And
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Teresa. How are you?
So with the Java box, this is what you're going to open the box up to. You'll have some cards here. And this one, they always have a positive, some positive quote here. And this says, you make every day so special. And then on the back side of it, and I can't show you the code, one of the things you get with the Java box is one free pattern. And they show 2 different patterns here. And you can go to the website, and when you find these 2, whichever one you want to pick, and these are really nice patterns. Look at that one. That one's really, yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's
yeah.
cute.
And then there's this one. Underneath my finger is a code. And so when you go to the website, you choose it and go to like you're checking out, you put in the code and it'll automatically send you a PDF of this pattern. So that's one of the things. You also get a block of the month color challenge card. And what this is on the back of it, there is a color card here. And you can color this however you want to, with pencils, markers, whatever you want to do. And then you can upload it to either Instagram or the Facebook Cotton Cuts fabric group. And you have to make sure you hashtag it CC Color Challenge. That's all one word. You can also sew the block with that whatever fabric you want to use, and also use the hashtag CC Color Challenge and upload a picture of your finished block, and that will count as another entry. And so every month, after you have to have this done by so this says May. So by June the 15th, which is this month, you must have your color card colored, a picture taken of it, and upload it to either Facebook or Instagram. With Instagram, you just need to make sure that you tag not only the hashtag CC Color Challenge, but also hashtag Cotton Cuts. Yeah. On Facebook, you just go to the Cotton Cuts fabric group page and post it there. So it's really easy for you to do either or. Okay, so and there is instructions here on how to build this block and everything. Okay, all right, now every month you get a pencil with this Java box, or even with the classic box, you get this. I believe it comes in the Modern Maker box too, and it always has this cool little saying, and my camera's not going to focus on it, don't look like.
Oh, I love the little pencils and pens we get from Cotton Cuts.
Me too. Yeah. So this one says progress, not perfection. You also get a small spool of Aurifil. This is different. Aurifil 50 weight cotton thread. And this one is, what's the number on here? 2450. And it's I don't know, it's like a mauve color maybe.
Yeah, it looks that, yeah, it looks like it matches that first batik that you had. That's
yeah, it does. Yep. Yeah. And this is 50 weight. Should say, yeah, and it says Mako on here. So yeah. So you get a spool of that. Then you get this beautiful, but because it's Java means batiks. And this is Hoffman Valley Batik Club. This is May, Mom's favorite Merlot. And it's always dressed up like a star like this. And that's how it's folded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, because I have tried to untie it without cutting it, and I never can get it untied. All right. I'm hoping, does it look like we have enough light, Jess and Teresa?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to show you each one up by the camera. That's and like pretty. I said, this is Hoffman's Valley Batik Club. And then we have this one. That's pretty. They're all pretty. Oh, wow. You know me, I love them. So I'm not going to complain too much about any of them. I feel like there's not enough light.
It looks really good on my laptop.
Okay, yeah. Then it's my eyeballs playing around. Look at this purple.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I love that.
Then you have this style. My camera's
Ooh,
acting weird.
Mm.
I like that one.
Me too. And I bet your brain's going, ooh, I can use
Yeah,
this.
my brain is gone. I need those. I need those.
This has got butterflies on it. The
Oh, that's
price of
pretty.
this box is very affordable. It's $34 a month. And you get, 12 fat quarters plus what I showed you already. So it's not too extremely pricey in the grander scheme of things. I mean, and it's gone up a little bit because the price of fabric's gone up. So there's that. But I don't feel like you're getting more money taken away than what it's worth. Put it that way.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for here.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
So
that one's pretty.
it looks like it has magenta in it and
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty.
Then we have this white with I'm not sure what color that might be. It's got purples and pinks and mauves maybe.
Mm-hmm.
This could be used as a background if you want it to.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. And then you have this color. I can see why they call it Mom's Merlot.
And
Right.
are the size of these all like fat quarters or?
Yes, they're all fat quarter size. So they're the usual fat quarter size. Only
Wow.
reason I don't take them out is because I can't put them back the way I found them. Because I have a surprise for you guys. I am going to I'm almost a year in with the Java.
Yeah.
Because I switched, with the platinum, I decided to mess around with the Java. I'm gonna put all the whole year's worth, mount it like this, where you can see, oh, sorry. Yeah. They're going to go on a shelf side by side, and you're going to see a year's worth of these colors. It'll be truly amazing to see all of the colors I've gotten over the last year.
Yes.
It'll be cool for you guys to see it.
It'd be hard for me not to sew it.
Oh, I want to sew it. Believe me, I want to sew it. But Katie's still trying to use up all her scraps.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 12 fat quarters, a small spool of thread, a pencil, a color card challenge, and you get one freebie quilt pattern. I mean, this is a good price. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. And if you want me to post the link for cotton cuts, I can do that. So it's basically cottoncuts.com. And but I can post the link for the actual subscription page if you want me to do that. So let me know in the chat. So anyway, this concludes my happy mail.
Very nice.
Love it. Yeah.
Very happy with it. The only month that I really don't care to have, and I'll probably switch to the classic box during that month, is I'm just not real thrilled with Halloween stuff. It's not.
Well, I saw the new line that they're coming out for the Halloween, and oh my gosh.
Really? Have you?
Yeah.
Of the Hoffman one?
Yeah.
I need to go look then, because over the past I haven't really been real thrilled with them.
There's one that has a spider web. It's really cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's cool.
You might want to look at it before you
veto that idea.
Yeah, before you decide.
Yep, I will do that. All right, I'm gonna put all this back in the box until I can deal with it later. Okay.
So
what did everybody?
Jess.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
How are you tonight, Jess? Good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too. Everything seems to be going really well today. I had technical difficulties because I got a brand new phone, so I was setting it up, and then I didn't think about, I changed a password, and then I had to go onto my computer, and then I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get to things, and I'm like, password. And it took me a while because you have to two-step verify everything.
Right.
And it wanted to keep pulling me to my old phone. And I was like, that doesn't work anymore. So we had to go around Egypt to get here, but we're here.
Yep. Hey, Mona. Hello, 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 Lainey Grace.
Oh,
Good to see you. And KK left. Good night.
yeah.
I hope, I don't know if you're still here or not. Sorry. Um, Mona's back. Just
Yeah.
came in and said hi in the chat. Ah, okay. We're
Yeah.
caught up already.
And
Mm.
Mona's now lurking and sewing.
Yep.
Yes.
So, what are you planning on working on tonight?
You always ask me that question, and I never know. I don't know. Probably this guy.
I think you should
I-
work on that
Yeah.
Bargello.
Yeah. I just need to figure out. I'm going to start. Yeah. I'll probably start working on my Bargello. I think I do need to cut one more of the tubes. I need to cut
Mhm.
them to their sizes, and then I can start sewing the vertical seams.
Well, I
So,
think that would be fantabulous.
yeah, we got another jacket coming. So, or coat or sweatshirt, whatever you want to call it. But
Well,
yeah.
I'm trying to think where I saw it at. I think it was in an email or something. I need to find the picture. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it was or maybe it was on Facebook, but it looked like a Bargello, but it was going in a circle. And if it was a Bargello,
Yeah.
an
No, there
actual
are.
Bargello, that was really cool.
No, yes. They do have Bargellos that go around in circles like that. And I find them absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
Um,
that's why I haven't done a
yeah.
Bargello because I haven't found a pattern that speaks to me yet.
Mhm.
All right. Now that we
Yeah.
know what you plan on working on,
Yeah. I
we
just
can
need to
get
set
this
up.
sewing. How was your day so far?
It was good. I got to go outside. I went outside and read for a while, so I could just get some fresh air.
Did you
Uh,
get some sleep last or today earlier?
yeah, I didn't. I'm not going to tell everybody when I physically got out of bed, but yeah, I slept.
Oh well, I disclosed by accident yesterday that I slept 7 o'clock last night.
Oh, good. I know you need to sleep though, Katie. You've been sick and your body's still recuperating.
Yeah, my body's
Um,
being weird right now. I can tell you that.
yeah,
It's just so strange what's going on, and I finally realized part of it's you know, I changed a couple things, and
yeah,
I think that's part of the problem.
yeah. You do have that going too.
Yep.
So I understand. We just gotta step day by day.
Yep, and penicillin sure is wreaking havoc on my stomach.
Mm. Are you keeping a log at all?
Yeah, I realized today that's why I was telling Teresa earlier. I need
Yeah.
to start writing stuff down.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because some things I think I figured out and some things I haven't.
Teresa, what are you working on?
I'm working on these little raccoons.
Those raccoons are adorable.
Yes.
Here's the picture.
Oh, I remember seeing that from you like a couple videos ago. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's what I'm working on.
Yes. Oh, I love
They're
it.
really cute. Huh. Cute little guys.
Yeah. Yes, they are cute little guys. Absolutely.
Oh, that wasn't. I'm happy that I finally figured out what was wrong with the 2 rows I sewed together last night
Mm-hmm.
because it was frustrating me last night.
Yeah, I know that you were working on them when you were live with us last night.
Yep. Because I really want to. I'm almost talking myself into making it as a twin size instead of a queen size, and then just use the extra blocks on the back.
Yeah.
Hi, Rita. Hello, Kevin. Oh my gosh, I forgot about his live tonight, and it started 30 minutes before my live.
Oh, hi, Kevin. Hi, Rita.
I'm so
you guys are
sorry
all
I didn't
doing
make
well.
it to your live today. Let me see. How you doing, Rita? How you doing, Kevin? Let us know. And I need to trim the selvage off both of these. so that I can sew them together. But after I not sew them together yet, I'm going to trim them because I realized I cut the wrong size sashing. These are 1.5 and they were supposed to be 1 inch. What was I thinking when I was cutting it? I don't know. I wasn't thinking. Maybe that was the problem. I was thinking I was doing myself a favor trying to get this done quickly. Probably I should have been paying attention to what I was doing. But it's okay. It's all good. So I'm going to get the selvage off and then I'll trim them down, which means I've just wasted a little bit of this. This is how I managed to stumble on finding that, which reminds me, I haven't called Missouri Star yet.
Oh, yeah, with your, with that fabric.
Yep, yeah. I don't know what they're going to say. They're probably going to say, sorry, a whole year's gone by.
Well, I hope they don't, but you never know.
I hope they don't either, because it would really suck, considering it came that way from the manufacturer. I don't know how it got past the manufacturer process when they were rolling that up into a bolt.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know, it's so light that my light's what showed it to me, and it hadn't, wasn't there before, and nothing's been anywhere near that bolt of fabric, so it was in the middle of the bolt. What happened, Teresa, is my bolt of fabric with this white with the little, so I didn't crack it. I bought a whole bolt of this, and I didn't crack the seal on this until I started Katie's Creative Chaos. So I'm about I think maybe 2 to 3 yards in, and I find a stain that runs at least 6 yards of this fabric.
Oh, really?
I had to go all the way to the other end, the bolt end, to get to where it didn't have a water stain on it.
Wow.
And I bought this in 2024. So I don't know what's going to happen when I call them and have a discussion about it.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're going to say, well, why are you just calling now? I'm just discovering it now. I mean, I didn't open it for all that time because I didn't know what I wanted to use it on yet.
Yeah.
And I got a good deal. It was, I think I paid $70 for the whole bolt, something like that.
That's a really good deal, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I think this is some Lori Holt stuff, I think. Or it was Moda one of the two.
Yeah.
So needless to say, I am not too happy about it. Because I don't know what I'm going to do about the water stain. I mean, I can wash it, but then I can't use it unless I turn it into a pillowcase or something, because I don't pre-wash anything, which means if this is pre-washed, we're going to have, what the heck?
You can pre-wash it.
I know, but yeah, the problem is I won't be able to use it with anything that I'm creating a quilt out of, because nothing else has been pre-washed. So there's the short
doesn't
problem.
Matter.
Huh?
That doesn't matter.
Well, sure it does.
No, it doesn't.
If it's already shrunk and I put it with something that's not been pre-washed.
I have done it lots of times and I have never had a problem. So, the shrinkage on the fabric is not that much. It's 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, maybe. And especially, it's going to be all quilted, and your batting shrinks differently than your fabric does.
True.
Your backing shrinks different than your fabric does. So,
I just don't want to end up with a block that gets shrunk the wrong way by using something that's already pre-shrunk. You know what I mean? Because that would be bad. I mean, after hearing everybody's talking about you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that.
Well, I think you should test it. Why don't you make a little mini quilt, like a little 10-inch mini quilt, like a pot holder or something like that. And then use that fabric that's pre-washed and fabric that isn't. Do all your regular stuff, then throw it in the washing machine in the dryer and see how it comes out. Test it.
Okay.
I mean, it's just an idea. I hate to see you waste all that.
Well,
And
I didn't say I was going to waste it. I just don't know what I'm going to do about it. I mean, I don't know what I could make pillowcases out of it, I guess.
and you can use it for the backing. A lot of times I pre-wash all my backing, especially if it's Batiks.
I don't think I've used any batiks on the, well, no, I take that back. That's wrong. That's batik. And that other stronger together is a batik on the back. But the one big batik that I showed you the other day with all those half square triangles in it, I'm gonna put cotton on the back of that.
Hi, Linda. How are you? Welcome in.
Of course, everybody's going to have their own opinion on that and on what we were just talking about. So, do you? You do you, boo.
Exactly. It'll all work out.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is being all funky. Okay.
Oh, now I have to make eyeballs. What time is it?
On the left.
Oh,
Good night, Mona. In case you're still here. Hi, Linda. Good to see you.
hi, Linda.
I don't know why this is not cutting right. It's probably because I'm not. You know what? I'll be right back. This is annoying me. I'm gonna go cut some new strips.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, sorry about that, guys, but it was not doing what I wanted it to do. So I'll just make some new ones.
How many rows do you have put together now?
I'm fixing to add number 3.
Oh, okay.
I just need to get this sashing sewn together because it takes 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Yep. Because I measured it and it's longer than I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
Or wide, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I'm like, ooh, we need 2 of these. Can't get away with 1. But I did think it was a good idea. So, doing 2 of these together, and then I could put this in the center. And there's actually a center seam from where I sewed the, sets of 4. So there is a center seam that I can line this up with, and it won't be like the odd man out kind of thing. Hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise. How are you?
All right, let's get these 2 sewn together, and then we can start pinning this to the 3rd row, and then I'll be able to combine it to the other 2 rows. I think tomorrow, if I have time, I'll try to hang it up on the Roman blinds. I know I'm not going to be able to leave it up there too long because it's going to be too long for the Roman blinds. Probably by the time I add row number 4, I'm thinking I don't even know if that's a waste of time putting it up there or not. But I do need to find somewhere to take a picture of it when it gets a certain length.
Yes.
So start seeing the design show up. As long as I don't do what I was doing yesterday and sew one block the wrong damn direction.
I know it happens. It does.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've pulled apart or I just leave it. I was just like, it is what it is.
I needed it to line up. That's why I was frustrated with it.
Yeah, I don't think I have and sometimes I do intentional mess ups because I'm like, you know what? It's okay not to have a perfect quilt, and that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah. This one is definitely not perfect, but it looks pretty. Yeah. And then when we get it quilted, I think it's going to look prettier.
Yes, it will.
I'm excited because this is a lot of work that I put into this one. So what's everybody working on tonight? Are you working on something or are you chilling out? Let us know in the chat.
Linda said she got Linda, the Irish sale lady, said she got delivery from MSQC, so Missouri Star Quilt Company. She ordered 2 of their block of the month kits.
Oh, cool.
And they were done in the past. Oh, the customer service helped her, and they sent 2 of the blocks instead of the complete kits. Oh.
Denise says your Bargello looks good.
Thank you, Denise. Denise, what are you working on? Yeah. I'd love to know what you sew and work on.
I think that's a great question. What are y'all sewing?
Yeah. I see that Linda got some stuff from Missouri. That's cool. I don't really shop at Missouri Star as much anymore. Well, I don't really shop anywhere that I can't physically go into. I'm trying to be more proactive and going into because all the quilt stores are shutting down around me. And I know that I can't keep them open on my own, but I might just try to show some love when I can. All right, I need to go down. I need how many more strips? 1, 2, 3, 4 more strips. Okay. But I do enjoy listening to what you all get from Missouri Star and all of that stuff. So
I have a kit from them.
Yeah.
I tried to find it and I can't seem to find the darn thing. And it's a complete kit that's not been sewn. And it's a Amish pattern. I can't remember what it was called, but it's all Batiks, and it's just frustrating me because I kind of don't know where it is. I thought it was in the cold room, but it's not in any of the totes. I went through every dang tote, which means it must be somewhere in the craft room that I haven't pulled out yet. Only thing I can figure. Or I put it in the bottom of something and just haven't come across it one.
Yeah.
Which is potentially what I probably did.
Or Nora sewing it together.
Yep, there's that.
There's, yeah.
She decided to make use of it.
Yes. She's quite the pup.
You notice she's a little bit quiet tonight.
Did you feed her later?
Oh, well, I fed her, but I also gave, she was driving me crazy last night. I had
Yeah.
fed her and when we went to the bedroom, because I needed to get out of this chair yesterday,
Yeah.
she laid on that bed and she whined. Literally spent an hour and a half whining before she finally went to sleep.
Oh.
And I know that I feel like I gave her plenty. So today I just gave her a whole chicken leg and I ain't heard a peep out of her since. She's been outside. She's done everything.
Yeah. She's yeah, maybe she's just going through, she's being moody for,
She might be doing the same thing, Yeah.
Yeah.
Frumpy.
Yep, she's just picking up on some cues maybe, or just the change of the weather. It's just getting to her maybe. I don't know.
Well, I know
Yeah,
I've been,
so sensitive.
yeah.
I love it.
And I know I've been frumpy the last couple of days, so maybe she's feeding off of that. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it could potentially be that way too. All right. Right. Start sewing. Here I come. Make sure my bobbins are full.
I don't like being frumpy.
Who does?
But I just haven't figured out how to change my mood.
Well, I'm telling you, in about what, 9 days?
My mood will be
8
different.
days?
Yep.
Yeah. So your mood will change drastically.
Especially when he gets home. Oh, yes.
Yes. Oh, I just have to flip it. Okay. Oh, I know.
How many people are in here right now? Because I wanted to only make this comment once.
32.
Oh, good. All right. For those of you that didn't see me make a comment in William's channel last night, I got a message from Shonda day before yesterday. Where's my phone? I was going to read exactly what it said. That way no one misunderstands. So, because I'm not sure whether she'll be on my live Friday or not. I will, hopefully I'll hear from her in a couple of days. But as most of you know, she was expecting her first grandbaby. They had decided to postpone induction another week. So another week passed by. And I got a message from her on Monday evening. She says, I'm a grandma. He is 6 pounds and 11 ounces and 20 inches long. He was born at 1:48 a.m. So congratulations for first time grandma, first time grandson, first time grandkid. That's quite a title to put on that baby right now, because it's a first time everything.
No,
and
yeah.
First time mama. Her mama's first time having a baby. So lots of first times going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was one of those same mamas. First granddaughter, first great granddaughter, first great great granddaughter, first mom. So yeah, we had 5 generations when my oldest was born. It was quite interesting on my husband's side of the family.
Yep.
And then my side of the family, we had already had a nephew. So Olivia, she's still the first girl. So I know how special that definitely is, having that baby around.
Hi, Jennifer.
Yes.
So I'm thinking I will let y'all know Thursday. If hopefully I'm gonna send her a message tomorrow. I've been kind of not trying to what do you call it? Distract her from being the new grandma. Give her a little time with the new one. I'll probably contact her tomorrow and see if she answers on whether she's going to be here Friday. So if she's not here Friday, then I'll switch to doing something. I'll probably do Katie Says is probably what I'll do, which is scrappy stuff. That's why I asked you if you had any scraps.
Yes.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
you
up
should.
to.
Yes, I always have scraps. What time is your live on Friday if you do have to switch it?
4:30 Eastern.
Mm,
I'm super excited for Shonda. You know,
yeah.
I remember what it felt like the first time I became a grandma. It's truly an amazing experience.
Oh, I bet.
And now I have 4 grandkids. I don't think I'm going to get any more. I think they're all done, unless Thomas meets a really nice young woman that he can have another child with. And Mr. soon to be decade old next month.
Yes.
I asked him what he wanted for his birthday. First thing he said was, I want a Lego Zelda. I'm like, oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
if it's the one I'm thinking it is, whoo, it's pricey.
Yeah. Oh,
How's it coming along over there with those raccoons, Teresa?
Oh, slow but sure. Trying to get the eyeballs.
So, do you have any future plans for going fishing?
Not until it quits raining.
Still raining, huh?
Yeah,
mhm.
cold out there.
I think the person that was talking about it being cold was living in Texas or something,
Huh.
or maybe it was Arizona. I don't remember who it was, but they were talking about how cold it was.
Mm. I wonder if it had to do with any of that El Nino. Is it Nino
Oh,
this year?
yeah, it's El Nino. Yep,
Yeah.
it's setting up. It's setting up house right now, and it'll
Yeah.
be fully in place at some point. I know it's going to affect our temperatures up here. We're going to be warmer than we're supposed to be,
Yeah.
which means I'm probably going to be complaining about my house being too hot again.
Well, I mean, it's not a norm up there.
No,
So you're not as 100% prepared as other people that have all the equipment and the resources to deal with
exactly.
warmer weather.
It's not like fans grow on trees around here.
Yeah.
I haven't gone up to look and see if there's got any fans in or not. I thought I'd go up there and look
Mm,
just in case.
yeah. It's just the humidity is bad here. It was only 87 degrees, but
Right?
with the humidity, it popped it all the way up to 95 or something today. It was,
Wow.
yeah, it's like 70%. I went outside. I was just reading, and I can only do it for a half hour, and I'm like, I can't breathe out here.
70%. Yeah, that'd make it very
Yeah.
steamy outside.
I was just like, I'm sweating just sitting out here, or I don't really sweat. I kind of just feel dewy, but I was like, this is uncomfortable.
I think one of the videos I was watching was talking about it being chilly was the couple that I watched that's a homesteader that lives in Idaho. And they were talking about it being called it gloomy June or
Mm,
June gloomy or June gloom or something to that effect.
Yeah, that's how it's been.
yeah.
Up in the mountains anyway.
Yep, because they live in the mountains. They have quite the view from their house of the
Do they?
mountains. Yep.
I
They've
love
got
living in the
33
mountains.
acres,
Oh,
and they built their own house on it. They did most of the build except for the roof, putting on the roof part of it. They did the framing of the roof, but the rest of it got done by, they hired a contractor to help them with that. And then there was some inside work because because they have that big vaulted ceiling. They
mm-hmm.
needed help with that. Jennifer says, "Yep, that's the humidity down here. It's rough when you are weeding the garden."
Yeah. I can't imagine.
Rita, what you been working on lately? Jennifer, what have you been working on? Did Denise ever answer our question about what she was working on?
She said hello. Nope. Nope.
This is going to be so cool when I get this third row on it, because you're going to see more of it. Although it's going to be too big to show in the screen. I need to figure out how I can hang it up, since my command strips won't hold things. I might get back up there and try again.
Do you have access to like a shower curtain or a dowel and hooks?
I have a big long dowel.
Yeah. You could even, if you have like clothesline hangers, or like you could wrap the quilt around the dowel and
You
just
just
pin
gave
it.
me an idea, because I bought those rings for curtains
Yeah, and
that
pin
will
it.
fit around that dowel. Oh my God, thank you for that. All I
you're
gotta do is get it mounted up on the ceiling up there.
welcome.
And then I can hang it up and y'all can see this. Won't have time to do it tonight, but I can do it tomorrow.
Take your time. Don't get up on things.
Yeah, my husband's like, please don't stand on things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but he's like, please don't, because you freak me out when I know you're here by yourself. He's always with me falling down. Because you look at someone that fell out of her chair, I don't know, a month ago, a couple months ago.
Okay.
And when I hit the floor, I hit my knees and bumped my head on this ironing station. And it was because what I did is I'm sitting on the edge of the chair without thinking about it. And I leaned down to pick something up off the floor. And bam, the chair's on top of me.
Oh my
It
God.
was really dumb. Let's see. Rita says, just making hemo rope. What is hemo rope? And Jennifer says, I haven't had much time for sewing. Been working a lot in the garden and flower beds. Yeah, that's what I would be doing if I was in Florida. If Nikolai was home right now, we'd probably be out there building raised beds so that I can hopefully have a garden next year.
Well, Rita put a new video out today.
Yeah, I need to watch
it. It was the next block in the Missouri Star Summer something. Ooh, we talked about it last night on the channel.
Yep.
But I have it saved to watch. Well, I've already watched her video, but I have the playlist she sent me from Missouri saved to watch.
Y'all are probably going to see me touching my face a lot today. I'm having trouble with my eyes and my sinuses. My nose is itching.
Welcome to spring.
Yep. When by the way, I went to the store today. I hadn't been out, went to pick up the mail is what I went and did, but I also bought some things. And the
Yeah.
weather was so yummy when I went out today. Was talking to the taxi driver, and he was asking me if he could contact me for a little English help. He was telling me what he needed to help with. And I'm like, oh, sure, just give me a call. I'll help if I can.
Yeah.
Because he's been they're going to be taking a bunch of people to see a specific mine that's here in South Greenland, and his English is not so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess most of them that are going to go see this mine speak English.
Denise says, Katie, sorry, she got a phone call. She can't sew or drive. Neuropathy, can't lift legs. Also have ulcerative colitis with C. I don't know. And I just watch and listen to you guys.
Oh, can you crochet while you're sitting?
Yeah, there must be something that can still happen.
Yeah.
Because my Nana, she did have neuropathy in her legs and things like that. But she was still did a lot of things with her hands as much as she could.
Well, I was wondering also, I know you have a sewing machine. Does your sewing machine have the little button where you can make it switch to you turning the power, making it go by using a switch instead of the pedal?
Mm.
Someone had a great idea the other day about mounting the pedal at knee where she could press against it with her hand.
Oh.
I would put the pedal up on the
Some
table.
people, yeah. Some people even put the pedal behind them and put it inside of some, I can't think of what the device they use, but they can push back and the machine it'll activate the pedal. All they do is lean back a little bit. I'll have to look that up. I can't remember who I was talking to.
Rita, is that the same thing as doing macrame? I would have to have my hands doing something. I just couldn't not do anything.
Yeah.
Because this is how you keep your brain busy.
Absolutely. Any little thing.
Yep, any little thing. She says, no, not macrame.
Mm.
Used to know how to macrame. Did that in my teenage years too. Rita says, that is why I found something that did not require use of my feet. Thus, Kumi. Oh, I can't pronounce it. I am going to mount my sewing foot outside my table so I can use my hand or knee. That's a good idea. Yeah, what Jennifer said, I knew someone mentioned it. She says, I think I mentioned about my friend who mounted it at knee level. She pushed it with the side of her knee. Worked perfect for her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of people doing it that way. That's a great idea.
That's an excellent idea.
My 301 set up like that.
Cool.
Yeah, it has like a little lever that just pushes down on the foot pedal, and it's built up into the cabinet. So it works.
Kumi uses a round or square disc and you braid the strands. Then I am going to also use wire wrapping as part of the rope combining multiple things to one technique. That sounds like fun.
I can't wait to see it, Rita.
Yep, we can't wait to see what what the finished product looks like. And the reason this is taking so long and I'm not sewing is because I'm pinning right now.
And I'm cutting out teeny, eeny, weeny, beeny parts for the eyeballs.
Itty bitty Sue.
And I'll tell you what, I really need some magnifiers.
I hear you on that one. Kumihimo. Oh, okay.
Kumihimo.
That's an interesting name. Rita says, my dad has all industrial machines set up so there was a knee lever attached to the side of the table.
What's up, Willa? I'm at a delicate part in my operation, baby. No bumping, mama. No bumping, mama.
Lynn says, sorry, I had to step away a while, Katie. You can email me all the goodies for the square dance when you have a time to. Hey, did you email me? Because I don't have your email, do I? Or do I? That's a good question. Do I have Lynn in my email account somewhere? Let me look. Oh, yep, you emailed me. I got it. I'll email you after this live. I'll email you the info.
Hey, if it's time for dinner, you know who does that, right? He's been doing it forever. Go tell Daddy. That's Daddy's job.
Oh.
It is the only job that he has. I'm not going to take it away from him.
No. He's like, I just want you, Mama. Oh, he's so pretty.
Oh, you haven't seen Willa?
Well, I have, but I just love seeing puppies.
She's a good looking dog.
Yeah. Oh, so pretty.
Saying hello, Willa.
I don't know if y'all heard the story, but when I was at Lowe's over the weekend, I think it was Sunday, and it's like a pet store around there. There's dogs everywhere. Everyone brings their dog to Lowe's.
Oh.
And I was mixing paint, and I literally stopped the whole store that was around me. And I said, oh my word, look at this Great Dane. And this beautiful brindled Great Dane just walked in front of me. And I got a picture with her. But oh, she was so pretty.
I love when you can go to take your dog to places like that.
Yeah. Some people say, I'm bringing my dog to Lowe's so I can socialize them. I'm like, okay, I get that. But then when your dog it's too much for them and they're being a little aggressive or they're scared and when you're forcing them to do things, I don't think that's fun. They need to be, I think
that's counterproductive.
Yeah, they just need to be taken out of the situation and they can start again. But yeah, I hear a lot of little dog fights. So
Jennifer wants to know if she's a border collie. Teresa.
Yeah. She's part border collie, part Australian shepherd.
Nice combo. I bet she was active when she was younger.
And her registered name is Wilhelmina May.
Oh, Wilhelmina.
Yeah, I did not name her that.
That's pretty.
So when I got her, I rescued her. And since she was already her owner actually called her Willow, and I did not like that either. so I called her Willa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she seems to like it. So I
yeah.
call her Willa May.
Willa
That's
May.
her, Willa May.
Hey.
Oh.
And she's about 10 years old. I think she'll be 11 in November.
Oh, wow.
She's getting up in age.
Yeah. But she's pretty. I love animals.
She's been a good dog.
I think it's going to be interesting to see how Nora reacts to flying because she hasn't been in an airplane since she was 5 months old.
Yeah. Did you get
No,
that crate for her yet?
Huh?
Do you have the crate yet?
Nope.
Mm.
Nothing. I'm going to call Holmes tomorrow and see where it's at because he said if it didn't come Monday, it would come this next Monday because I need to be crate training.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Just let her get used to it and being in it for. Mm-hmm.
She's going to end up with the door closed and she's going to have to stay in there. Really?
He's like, no, I don't think so, Mama.
She's arguing with you about that already.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like I don't want to be in a crate. I've never been in a crate except when I flew.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. I am sewing this and I'm not going to stop until I get it all the way sewn. Oh,
She's so funny.
I did buy her some apples today, so I'm going to give her a piece of apple in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Nora.
She's like, what?
Go shoo shoo. Is that what you're telling me? You got to go shoo shoo? Shoo shoo? No? Yes? Well, you're just standing there not going anywhere. Do you need to go shoo shoo?
She's like, what the heck is shoo shoo? I gotta go potty.
That is potty. That's what it means.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Gotta go shoo shoo? You were outside earlier. Here, I thought you weren't going to complain tonight. I must be tripping out. I did pick up apple today because I'm gonna give her some. Let's see. Denise says sounds like good alternatives to knee thing, but neuropathy also has fingers locked up and swollen, can't close hands completely. So using the rotary cutter scissors is a chore. I worked for 62 years.
Yeah.
Ow. I'm so thankful I don't have that problem. Just a lung problem. It's driving me crazy.
She says she's good to do nothing. Just wish some of the pain would go away. Yeah, exactly.
I understand.
That would be wonderful.
Have you tried alternative things for the pain?
I was gonna ask if she must be voice to texting if her, you know.
Yeah, she is. That voice text is doing a good job.
Yeah.
Because normally when I voice text, it always writes something opposite of what I said. Or it puts in something because it didn't understand what I said. That's what it usually does. Because Jess has seen that a few times. I go and read it and I'm like, okay, that does not make sense. I have to write it by hand because the dumb voice thing don't work right. Ooh-wee. Okay, we got this sashing on the top side of this thing. Now, what I need to do is trim it first. And then we're going to open it up, and then I need to mark it because I want to make sure everything lines up like it's supposed to.
My mother-in-law had neuropathy and really bad. So
Mhm.
I feel
What
for you.
causes neuropathy?
And Brandon would always say to her, why don't you get out and walk? Why don't you, because she'd sit around in front of the computer all the time, or she'd, I mean, she kept kind of busy with her hands. Her hands weren't too bad, but her feet were terrible.
Yeah.
And he just didn't get it, Okay, so now she passed away and oh geez, about 15 years ago now. Gosh, has it been that long? And now Brandon sits around most of the day at his computer doing nothing. I'm like, why don't you go out and go for a walk or something? So I'm getting payback, I'm doing payback for his mom because she would get so mad at him. I can't get out there and walk. Leave me alone,
Oh boy.
There was a lot of fights over it. So now it's his knees. He's got his knees hurt really bad. Oh, it hurts
Yeah.
too bad. I'm like, oh, just do it. Buck up, buddy. Get out there and walk. And then I laugh, I'm just giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you remember when you used to nag your mom about walking all the time? And now look at you.
Ain't payback a.
Yeah. I'm just helping her out, I know she would appreciate it. I had to go in. He laid down to take a nap, and when he goes and naps, I turn everything off in the house. No TV, no radio, nothing. It's like my quiet time, because he doesn't hear very good, and so he's got the TV just too loud. So I'm sitting there and I'm enjoying a nice quiet cup of coffee, I'm like, all of a sudden I hear his CPAP machine. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And I could hear it blowing air, like it's doing its job. It's trying to push air into him.
Yeah.
So I got up and went in there, and he's like actually jerking around a little bit, And I'm like, oh my God, this is not good. He's not breathing, So I'm like, go over and I shake him, like, wake up. He's like, what? I'm like,
Yes.
I
you're
remember
not breathing, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I
Oh,
remember
that
days with my
scared the
son when he was a
shit out of me.
baby.
It really scared me. I'm
Yep.
like, because what he does is he opens up his jaw and it kind of clicks back, and it
Mhm.
gets underneath that mask and then it's stuck.
Oh, okay.
And then he can't close his mouth but he was sound asleep, but still, I don't know. It might have been, I don't know, but it scared me, whatever. It was the way he was kind of moving around and stuff that scared me, But anyway, he's okay.
Hi, William. How are
We got it all
you?
fixed.
Hi,
Hi,
Dre. How
William.
are you? Yeah. When oh, back before I had my bariatric surgery, they put me on a CPAP too, but I only had the nose piece. I didn't have like a full mask or anything. But I
Oh,
refused to use it after surgery. But
Yeah, there ain't no way you can put something on my face like that. I would flip out.
yeah.
he has to have it that way because he has both forms of sleep apnea. So the worst one is, I don't know the correct name for it, but it's where the brain isn't telling your lungs to breathe anymore. He has to have it that way
Yep.
because he has both forms.
Oh, Cynthia's here.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
I didn't want to interrupt the story, so I was trying to come in quietly at the end.
It's okay. Keep on going, Teresa.
Yeah.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hello.
So, like, when he went in for his sleep test, he quit breathing 155 times within an hour.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
And out of those episodes, 15 of them were because his throat, closed, which is the typical, with the nasal, your throat closing, that kind of thing, which is
Yeah.
normal. So the worst is your brain not telling you to breathe and your lungs to breathe. That's not good.
Mhm.
So he has to have a special, it's not even called a CPAP. I just call it that. It's a special
Yeah.
machine that he has to have.
Mm.
So, and I knew there were, I had kept trying to get him to go in, I knew there was something going on with him for
Hey,
quite
Joshua.
a few years. And finally I just took a
Ooh.
video, recorded him.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, for like 5 minutes, and I just recorded him how he sleeps. I'm like, well, watch this dude, And he got down to like 155 pounds. And okay, he is 6'3". Okay.
Wow.
And he
155
Husband is
normally
that tall? Wow.
weighs 200 pounds. I mean,
Mhm.
like when I married him, he was 210, but he was, had muscles.
Mona wants
You
to
know,
know, does it zap him?
does it zap him?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it does.
Hi, music. Hey, KK.
But
Welcome back.
that's a good idea. Would wake him up.
Oh. Mm.
Anyway, that's the end of the story.
Interesting. No. Yeah. Hmm.
So don't mess around with that stuff. And I did show that video to his doctor, and she was like, "Yeah, sleep test, definitely."
yeah.
He's a good candidate for it.
And
Yeah.
within like 3 months, he gained like at least 10 pounds a month. So not sleeping well can really affect your body.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Yep.
Hey,
When I was 50 pounds heavier, I had to wear a CPAP machine. And I would stop breathing around 19 times an hour. And so I was on a CPAP machine. But Jeff says Jeff says I don't snore anymore. So and I don't wake up choking, which is, when you stop breathing, that's your body's way of breathing again, like whenever it starts to breathe again.
Right.
And I don't wake up coughing like that anymore. So I haven't been wearing my CPAP machine, but I need to go back to do another test to confirm it.
Mm.
But yeah, it's one of my family doctors told us that if you're not getting the oxygen you need when you sleep, that you can wake up and be just like someone that's drunk. And
Yeah.
if you get pulled over, then you could get arrested for a DUI or whatever. And they'll do whatever they do, once you're arrested.
Are you saying you're going to test positive for alcohol on your breath?
Well, in Oklahoma, I don't think they do a blood test on the spot.
No, I mean a breathalyzer test. They have those.
Yeah. I think they do that, but no, he said that because your body is not normal, because it's the lack of oxygen is causing, like she said, the weight it affects your weight. It affects all parts of your body. You're essentially killing your brain when you don't get oxygen to it. And
I can't imagine getting in a car right away to drive when you woke up that way.
yeah, so
I think she's giving you an example as to how you would, like, if you're really drunk, it's kind of the same thing as being starved for oxygen.
But you're conscious, you're just not there. Like you're not focused.
You're not focused.
Kind of like us asthmatics experience when we can't breathe.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could never drive a car in the middle of a full-blown asthma attack. Because you can't,
Oh, no.
you couldn't function. You can't function at all.
I don't see how you could.
Nope, you can't. Your brain just won't let you. It's too busy saying you're starving for oxygen.
And killing brain cells.
Yeah, driving while impaired. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Hello,
not due to the influence, but DWI, not UI. Sorry.
Hi, Raven. How are you?
Hey, KK. Hi, Raven. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
I wanted to ask Mona,
Hey, Raven.
do they have a machine, a CPAP type machine that does zap people? I would like to know that. And Brandon has to go in every 2 years and have the sleep test redone, and then they order him a new machine with all the new adjustments. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do, is go in periodically, and they can tell when you're not wearing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hold on, I'm trying to get.
Yeah, it has a little SIM card in there, memory card, and so it.
Yeah.
And
so
if you have internet, it actually broadcasts that directly to Lincare or whatever company you're using, and so they can pull up that information anytime.
My doctor's office has called me whenever I'm not wearing it. They have called me and wanted to know why and stuff. But
you're not wearing, I think I missed up. Not wearing what?
The CPAP machine when I sleep at night. And I would always go the next morning. I would go check my stats and see how many times I stopped breathing during the night and stuff, or how many episodes. It doesn't say if I actually stopped breathing. It calls it episodes, and so I would see how many episodes I had during the night. And usually I would have, average would be half of an episode, or so I was breathing for the most part.
Hi, Dre. Someone just asked a question. KK, wait. No, it was Raven. Raven says, Cynthia, what's that stack next to your shelf?
This one? those are stamp kits. They're you care if I show?
No, go right ahead. Let me
I feel like I'm
spotlight
doing
you.
a commercial when I talk about it.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So,
Katie, I'm gonna get off because I gotta make dinner and stuff. So
Okay, I'll see you
but
on the flip flop.
yeah, it's a little over an hour, but yes, I'll see you in a
Hey,
little bit.
send me a message when it gets about 15 till, okay?
Okay, I'll put that in my phone.
Because
Bye.
I lose track of
Bye.
time, as you know.
Yeah. Goodbye, chat. Have fun.
Bye, Press.
See you
Bye.
later,
in a bit.
Jess.
Okay, so it's a stamp kit. And I'm in a monthly subscription, so I get one each month. And I don't know that I've opened this one. Nope, I haven't, because I was traveling in Oklahoma at the time this one came, so I haven't even opened it. But it is a set of it's a card kit. So I can make, with what's inside this, I can make these, should be 9 cards. There's usually 3 different designs, and usually about 3 of each. And so it has all of the stuff that's like these cutouts, all of that in here, ready to go. It comes with the stamps that you would need for the messages. So you sometimes get a little stamp set. And then if there's ink, which either I've taken it out because I wanted that color, but it came with a small inks. They're called ink spots. I'm trying to find one so I can show you. But they're little bitty little stamp inks like this size. And so it'll come with the ink that it needs to make these cards, the messages on these cards. And so after about an hour, I've got 9 cards that I handmade and can send out to people. So that's what these are. And they're a lot of fun. And when I want something to do, like when I'm sitting downstairs with Jeff watching TV or something, these are easy to pull out because everything is right here. Oh wait, here's the stamp, the ink. One of these came with it. This one, I pulled this one out, which is the same color I just grabbed out of there. But so everything comes with it that you need. So it's easy to just grab the box and go down. And I thought this one would be Father's Day because it's May's box, but April must be Father's Day. But they're usually a month or 2 ahead of the holiday that you would send cards out for in a month. So that's what it is.
That's cool.
Any questions? Yeah, I have all these, and I do have some unopened ones because of all the traveling I've had to do since trying to sell the house and everything over the last year. So I have some that I have not been able to even touch. And I tell myself, okay, I'm going to get to this later. I'm going to open it and do it later when I get a moment. And they just keep piling up for now. So eventually I will put more together.
Mona says, hang on a minute, I'm gonna undo you. Mona says that she said she will be getting one that goes under the skin and shocks her to breathe. Wow.
Oh, wow. I haven't
I
heard of
didn't even
that.
know there was such a thing.
Is it a CPAP machine or is it something else? I'm curious.
I don't stop breathing unless hang on a second. I thought I turned that off. If I do this in my sleep, hang on. If I do this in my sleep, Nikolai says I'll stop breathing. But as long as I keep my chin up, I'm fine. So sometimes he says he'll see that I bent my head down and he'll say, "Hey, move your head."
Yeah, a CPAP machine would keep your airway open while you're sleeping.
Yeah, I could never sleep with one of those things on my face. It would freak me out. I have a
Do
problem with my face.
do you think you could do like the nasal things like, you see people wear in the hospital?
No, see, the problem with me is I don't sleep on my back. I sleep on either my right side or my left side. And lately, because pain
I'm the
levels are
same way.
weird in both sides, you're looking at someone who slept on her belly until the 7th month of my pregnancy with my first daughter. Because I had always slept on my belly because it made breathing easier.
Hmm.
And after I had with her, I could still sleep that way. But when I was pregnant with Thomas, Thomas was way up in my ribs and I couldn't sleep like that. So I started sleeping on my side, and that's how I sleep now. I cannot sleep on my back at all.
Can't either. I'm a side sleeper also, and I just toss and turn all night. When I get to hurting on one side, then I roll over to the next side.
Yeah, that's my problem. Both sides hurt. So it used
I
to be
gotta,
only one side.
sorry to interrupt, but I need to run downstairs for a little bit. I gotta put the chicken in the oven. So,
Okay, go ahead. We'll be here. We're not going anywhere.
That's
all right,
what we
I'll be
had
right
today.
back.
Okay.
I'm seeing some questions.
Mona says it replaces the CPAP. Ah,
Okay.
it's a sensor that goes under the skin, no oxygen shooting in your nose.
There's, I'm not sure, but there's
Hi,
a
Sandy.
BPAP, and I haven't researched it because I didn't need to use one. It's not what was prescribed to me, but I don't know what the BPAP does, but it has to do with some breathing issues or similar.
Now, I don't know what's going to happen if my lung capacity drops some more than it already has. My oxygen levels are fine, so they haven't said anything. Of course, when I go to Nuke, I'm going to have a long discussion about, can I see a pulmonary doctor so we can have a long discussion about what's happening with my lungs.
Oh, I would if I were you.
So I can find out, well, if my oxygen count is okay, is this, what does this mean in the grander scheme of things?
Yeah. Denise, uh, I don't know if I'm allowed to sell the cards that I make from those kits, but I do it anyway. I will show them to people as an option when they request cards. And then sometimes I tweak it a little bit, and sometimes they like it just like it came.
Lynette told me that Eric had, her husband, he snores profusely and sometimes he would stop breathing. And so he finally went to a doctor, and the doctor says, well, we need you to lose a little bit of weight. And Eric's not like heavy, not heavy, but enough that it was causing breathing problems. And so she told me he got a rowing machine and he's dropped quite a bit of weight. And she says he no longer snores, nor does he stop breathing in his sleep
Yeah,
at all.
weight is something that affects it. It's common with people who are obese,
Well,
and
he wasn't obese, he just was, heavy
yeah,
because
and
he's 6'4".
but that's why whenever I felt like I wasn't struggling in the night, waking up coughing, or I didn't have any signs, visible signs that I wasn't breathing.
Yeah.
I decided I was going to stop wearing that thing.
Well,
And
they asked me if I cough in my sleep, and I'm like, the only time I ever get in a coughing fit is sometimes the back of my throat gets really scratchy, or not scratchy, sorry, itchy,
Mhm.
and it'll put me in a fit of coughing, which follows by a friggin' asthma attack.
I'm the same way, and it's so frustrating. I feel like my
Very
bronchial
annoying.
tubes have gotten smaller um, uh, over time, and I struggle with um, scratchy throat, itchy throat.
I don't know which is worse, that or waking up and having a 30-minute sneezing fest.
Oh gosh.
That happens to me too. I'll wake up. As soon as I wake up, within 2 minutes of being awake, I'm in the middle of a sneezing fit. And I told the doctor about that. And he's like, really? I said, yes.
That gets
Every
painful.
freaking day I go through this. Sometimes it's twice a day I have these sneezing fits.
That gets painful.
Yeah. So I'm hoping the doctor will give me some answers when I see the ENT. I have a feeling I got something up in my nose that's not supposed to be there.
Uh-oh, a polyp or something?
Probably a polyp, might be more than one, because I have these strange smells in my nose, and sometimes, like I said, it's like sometimes I think I smell smoke.
Same.
Other times it smells like fuel, or it's this sick, sweet smell that you smell from mold or fungus.
Uh-huh.
It's that sickening sweet smell.
Ugh.
And it's like, I want to go throw up.
Mm. I have that. I sometimes think I smell smoke. When we don't smoke, there's none
Yeah,
around.
I don't smoke either.
So yeah. There's actually a name for that. And I can't remember what it is.
Well, it's very annoying because sometimes it interferes in my life. There is a commercial running on TV for method Mona is talking about. And Raven says Denise doesn't really even respond. He's 6'1" and something. And then Mona says, my brother is a twig and he has to have a CPAP. Wow, that's interesting.
Man.
It could be that he's got something inside his nose causing that then.
Yeah, who knows? There's so many different things that could be wrong.
See, when my son,
That
when he was a
machine.
baby, I would have to literally sit him up and tell him to breathe because he would stop breathing, and he snored profusely from not long after he was born. And I kept telling the pediatrician, there's something wrong with my child because he stops breathing. And then everything came to a head when he was 6. One morning I found him on the floor and he wasn't breathing.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to call an ambulance. And of course, the things they did up at the hospital hurt my son. And after that, they had to strap him down to do anything. But come to find out that when the pediatrician finally sent us down to an ENT, and the ENT says, I'm going to do an MRI. They did the MRI on Thomas, and oh my God, his adenoids were blocking 75% of his airway.
Oh my. No
And
wonder.
that was what was causing all this stop breathing stuff. And after the surgery, he spent 2 days or 3 days in ICU because all the swelling. So they had to put him on I don't know what they call it thing, but to make sure he was getting enough air because he was so swollen. Because he would just literally stop breathing like he had, before the surgery.
Yeah.
But after all of that got passed, and he was a completely different kid health-wise. But because of all the lack of oxygen, that's why he has the learning disability. But he don't get sick. He used to didn't get sick at all. His asthma was so much nicer. Now, as an adult, he told me the other day, he says, my asthma doesn't bother me all that much, but I am tired of catching influenza. So he's catching it easy like I did, or still do.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, you're just going to have to go and get a flu shot and all those things, It won't keep him out of the it won't keep him from getting influenza, but it'll keep him from ending up with pneumonia.
Yeah.
It's more or less. I'm glad Blaze doesn't have that type of problem. Not that we know of right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Just the ADHD stuff.
Mona is asking, are you diabetic? Are you asking me or
Now, who are you asking that to?
I am. I don't know if it's to me or, and I don't mind answering that, but I am type 2 diabetes.
I don't have diabetes.
I was diagnosed with it, probably about 10 years ago, maybe.
Hey, Laura, it's good to see you.
Oh, hey, Laura. I see it.
I wasn't sure who you were asking that to, Mona. I don't, to answer your question. Yeah, I don't have diabetes. This has been a 2-year thing about my nose.
Denise, I'm with you on that. Men in uniforms, ugh, hotties. Do you want me to read it or?
Yeah, you can read it.
I'm just
Whatever it
trying to
was I
catch
missed.
up.
I must have missed something.
Okay, it's been, I was trying to catch up a bit. Let's see, Denise and Raven are talking about, I think someone needing to wear a CPAP machine or not. And then, and I think that's what the statement is leading from. Denise said that mine was the same. Raven was in the Air Force 25 years, looked real good in his uniform, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that's hard not to want to stare. Mona says she hadn't seen that commercial, but her anesthesiologist recommended the machine, the zapper.
That's interesting. I never even heard of it.
I hadn't either.
It'd be something worth looking into if you suffer from not breathing.
Yeah. Let's see. Raven said, flu shot isn't free without insurance and a doctor saying you need it.
Hey, John. I've been watching your playlist. I've just kind of got sidetracked and forgot to comment. I need to go back and comment on your playlist. But I have been running your playlist, that big playlist you got. Thank you for giving the thumbs up too. I appreciate that. John's from Tuber Chat.
Okay. Mona says, Katie, due to smells.
Okay, yeah, I don't have diabetes. I've heard that before, that sometimes you smell sweet stuff.
Yeah.
It smells like mold to me. It reminds me of when you have mold in your house or because it gives that sickly smell.
And the commercial that Denise saw is the equipment is called Inspire.
Oh,
And, hi, John. Mona says she got thimbles today from John,
yay!
I guess. And Denise, oh, Raven says, Denise, he is pretty cute. And that's it. I'm at the bottom.
Hi, John. I'm back. Everybody.
Hi, Teresa. I talked about you today, Teresa.
You did?
Yeah, were your ears burning?
Yeah, my nose was itching too.
I was watching a video on or a live stream on collage quilting. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And so I was talking about your horse, and it told him that uh told him your channel name.
Oh,
Try
thank
to
you.
get you some viewers.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. I thought it was interesting when they were talking about it, and I thought, oh, I know someone that does that.
Who were you watching?
Caterpillar, they're
Oh,
getting
yeah.
prepared for their handmade collective, like their 3 days of different guests talking, or, teaching, and they're going to have a collage quilter on there, and so they
Oh,
were talking
awesome.
about her. So
Did they say what day that that person would be on?
no, but the days are the 17th, 18th, and 19th. So
Okay.
it's one of those days. But no,
Okay.
they were just talking about the different speakers or instructors, and I can't remember her name, but she was one of them, and they didn't give the day that each one is coming.
I'll have to look for it.
Yeah, I'll be in the middle of moving, so I'm gonna have to catch the replays. I won't get to be part of the lives. But there's
Laura says, hi, Teresa.
Hi, Laura. Yeah, I'm trying to save up for one of those Caterpillar light
oh yeah.
boards.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Or waiting for it to go like half off.
That would be so nice.
It
Their
would.
biggest discount they offer is always 15%, and that's the most I've ever seen.
I saw it 25.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Maybe at Christmas time it'll go on sale for that.
Oh, no, it was $25 off. Plus, there was a 15% off thing too.
Okay. Well, right now
Awesome.
you can register for the Handmade Collective, and you can get a 15% off coupon through your email. And then they're offering some bundles, but every day up until then, they're coming on YouTube Live at noon Eastern time, and they're giving something away every day. And so I'm like, I'm there typing away, and today it was their light, their little light you put on your sewing machine, or you can
Like
attach.
this one?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
won one of those one
I
day.
did too, so bad. They gave it away a few days ago, and then they did again today. And I'm like, I don't know why I can't win. I've been trying to win for a year. I've about come to the conclusion that you won't win unless you've bought something from them. And
No,
then
I haven't bought anything from them, and I won the little light
you did?
a couple months ago.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm not giving up.
No, don't give up. Keep trying. And I think it was Joyce. I think she won one of the nice prizes, like
Yeah.
either the cutting mat, the folding mat, or the light board. I can't remember which. And I don't think I've seen her in here tonight. So
Yeah, I haven't seen her either.
because she's the one that told me about them, that I
Uh-huh.
should go check them out. And so I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah. I want a lot of their stuff, but I think they like
Right.
it more than I do.
Yeah.
They're not quite ready to let go of it.
Right. I'm thinking about waiting until like Black Friday, before like the Christmas.
Yeah.
They might have some good deals then.
Yeah. Probably. I can't remember what deals they offered this last holiday. But today they have, do you ever watch the sew and spill, or it's, I think that's what it's called, but it's like a couple of ladies that come on maybe weekly, and they do some type of project, and you can do it with them or whatever. And so they were on today, and they're going to start coming on. They're with Caterpillar, and they're going to start coming on. I don't know if they're coming on every day starting today, or just occasionally between now and next Wednesday. But they gave away a prize in their hour too, and it was the small flip and fold
Oh, nice.
one,
Hey,
which I
John.
would love one of those too.
John from Guys Craft 2 came in.
Oh. Hello, John.
Hi, John.
Yeah, they usually have pretty good giveaways, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then when you look at their live stream, there's, just a handful in there, and I think, oh, today's my chance. Today's my chance. But this Handmade Collective, each day, if you sign up for the free VIP pass, then your name goes into the drawing, and that's what they're drawing from. So who knows how many people we're competing with in that drawing.
Right.
So it's not just
Well,
those
I signed up for that months ago.
for the one
So,
coming up, or was
huh?
it for the one
Well,
coming
do you
up?
have to, well, do you have to sign up every time? Or, I mean, if you sign up once for VP, shouldn't that last you forever?
I don't know if theirs does. It may be just based on the event that's coming, not the whole Handmade Collective as a whole.
I'll have to check it out.
Nikolai,
If it says, you're already signed up, then I'm gonna send them an email and ask them, hey, do the people that are already VP, are they included in these giveaways, or?
Yeah, I'd be curious to know.
And do
what
you
they
have to
said.
be there to win?
No,
So
not the noon at Eastern time. Are you in Pacific or Mountain time zone?
I'm Pacific.
Pacific, so 9 o'clock, 9, 10, 11. You'd have to be awake by 9 in the morning.
I usually am.
I'm usually not. Not yet, at least, not till I get a full-time job, I guess.
Nikolai just messaged me and said that they got 237 tons on board right now.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
Finally, it sounds like a turnaround.
Yeah, let's hope another week will give him 400 tons, I hope.
Dang.
Wow.
Shrimps are shedding their skin, the shells are softening. When the shells are soft, they're not worth as much. And it's because they're about to grow a new shell.
They're not worth as much when they're naked.
No, they're not. And it's because the water has changed, whatever triggers them to do that.
Is it due to temperature?
Yeah, the water temperature's changed. I'm pretty sure the ocean's already flipped the water so that cold water's down at the bottom. No, yeah. Cold water goes to the bottom, warm water goes to the top.
And where do shrimp usually hang out?
Good night, Mona.
They like colder water.
Okay.
Good night, Mona. Cindy Surratt.
Good night, Mona.
They like, this particular shrimp is a cold water shrimp anyway.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not talking about the water being 80 degrees. It's not that. It's just not it's not at freezing.
So do shrimp tend to go down when the cold water goes to the bottom?
No.
Do they go down with it, or just hang out in
They're
in the
not surface dwellers, but they do hang out at the bottom, or they'll hang out up underneath ice.
Okay.
That's where you'll find when whales are looking for krill around icebergs, is because the krill tend to hang around icebergs
Okay.
up here in the Arctic, or in the Antarctic too, for that matter. But I asked Nikolai if he's seen any whales yet. He said, nope, just seals.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle the quilter just popped in.
Hi, Katie, Teresa, and Cynthia.
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm almost got this thing pinned where I can sew it. But before I sew it, I need to take a quick bio break.
I got some Route 66 stamps in today, so I'm excited to get to make some Route 66 cards.
By the way, little one liked her puzzle
Oh, good. I'm so glad. to
and the
hear that.
card. So there was some hem hawing going between me and Lynn this morning. So
Good.
I hear my phone this morning started blowing up at like 6 o'clock this morning. And I'm like, who in the heck is messaging me? So one of the messages was from somebody else. And then an hour later, I get woke up again with it going off yet again. And it was Lynette, of course. And I'm not going to yell at her for texting me. And she said, if you want to, we can try seeing if Ava's not grumpy when she first wakes up, and you can see her open her card. And I said, well, if she's grumpy, we can do it later. And y'all have to understand, some of us in my family are not morning people. And so when we get woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be grumpy.
Oh, me too.
Some others will wake up, like my husband. He wakes up in the morning, he's Mr. All Smiles, and I'm like, go away.
I used to be
And
that way.
so Ava happens to be, she's not the morning girl. And I said, well, I don't want to push it. And then I guess Lynn said something to her, because Lynn comes back, she says, she wants to talk to you. I'm like, oh, okay, then let's do this. So I got to talk to my youngest granddaughter this morning. She's so sweet.
I'm
But she
glad
was
that-
working on the puzzle while trying to eat cereal and get ready for go, because her mother had to go to work today, which means she was going to daycare. And you know, it was a whole thing, like, you need to hurry up and eat your cereal before it gets soggy. But she's like, I want to play with my puzzle. And she was working on that. And then she saw the money and she says, is that for me? I said, of course it is.
Well, I'm glad it was there.
Crochet Queen says, oh, I'm a nighty girl. Yeah, same. I'm not a morning person. Be right back, because if I don't, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I love the morning time, but I just don't like anybody to bug me.
Mhm.
You
I
know,
used to be a morning person, and then I started taking care of my mother in 2014, 2015, and from that then until 2024, I was taking care of her, and her stroke caused her nights and days to be mixed up, and no matter how hard the doctor tried with different medicines, we couldn't get it back to where she slept at night and was awake during the day.
oh geez.
Yeah, so it was like having a baby again. I slept when she slept, and then when the kids got home from school, I got up, and so I've been more of a night person ever since. I can't get back on a normal routine. But I know I'll have to. That first day on the job, I'll probably come home extremely tired, and I'll get adjusted really quick.
You're right.
I just may have to suffer a couple days, and I don't look forward to that part.
See,
No.
I don't, when I wake up in the morning, if I have to get up that early, I don't want anyone talking to me for at least an hour. Don't even, because I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, that's how I
I'm not,
am.
I don't wake up with these smiles on my face. It's, oh, hello, you know?
Yeah. And I used to. That was how I was in the mornings.
You know what it is I think when I was growing up, you know what our mother would do? My mom thought it was funny. We didn't think it was so fun. She'd come in and she'd say, it's time to rise and shine. And it's like, oh, go away. She would make sure that she was so over dramatic about it.
I had a Girl Scout leader that would do that. She would come into the cabin and she would sing a certain song. And the very last line was, I should say we do. And so we had to sit up in our cots and yell back, I should say we do.
Oh, no. It was pretty comical. And all of us would like pull her blanket. She'd come back in 5 minutes later and repeat it again. And the worst part was every time she'd do that, she'd flip the damn light on. And I'm like, do you really have to turn the light on?
Yeah.
I need you out of bed. It's time to get ready for school.
I must have had a very loving mother because she knew how grouchy I was in the morning. And I would be grouchy to everybody, you know, mom, dad, the kids, everybody. And so she would come in and go and lightly touch me. And she'd go, Teresa, honey,
Oh,
it's time to get up. It's time to get up, honey. Come on.
She
I
knew
mean,
how
she,
to work you.
yeah,
yeah.
I would go into my kids and give them kisses and say, hey, it's time to get up. And then
And,
you would rise and shine crap.
and I knew I was a grouchy person. And so I would go ahead and get up, you know, and do my thing because I wanted to be fully awake by the time everybody else got up. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't be so pissy, you know, but
So I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't like talking to anyone when you first wake up. My husband will be talking, and I'm like, I'm not awake yet.
I know. It's like, don't ask me any questions. I don't,
Yeah, go away.
no questions.
Denise says, YouTube has been bringing up horses and dog videos in my feed. Tell me, what does horse hoof made of? Why do they overgrow, and why doesn't it hurt to saw it off? Is that what you're learning, Denise, or is it just because that's what you're watching? I'm getting those videos too.
You should look that up about what the hoof is made of, but a farrier has to trim hooves. And if a horse doesn't get their feet trimmed, then it can overgrow and turn into a big, huge nightmare for a horse.
Yeah, that's what I've.
It's
Well,
very
I think
unpleasant for a horse.
horses
Yeah.
hoof is just like fingernails, right? It's just like
Yeah, it grows like fingernails, but I forget what it's made of. And they have a frog that's involved and all that other kind of stuff.
A what?
On the inside of the hoof, it looks like a frog, like frog legs, and it opens up like this, and you have to keep this portion cleaned out when you're cleaning their feet.
Okay.
If you don't, then things like thrush can get in there. It's like soft tissue, but you could actually take a hoof pick and clean it out.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting to watch them doing that on these videos that show up in my feed. And then the cute little dog ones that some of them are dramatic dogs or oh gosh, the dramatic one is so funny, but just the cute little doggies. I love watching those videos.
The farrier I used, he was really good with young horses because I had that colt, and that colt wasn't always well, even Luna sometimes they weren't necessarily cooperative when it came to having to stand there for more than 5 minutes to get their feet done. And he wouldn't take no guff off of them, let me tell you. He didn't do anything mean to them, but he would make them stand.
You know, it blows me away.
And he would tell me, he would say, no, no sweets for these guys. He said, don't be giving them treats. They got to learn how to stand there.
Yeah. It would blow me away how they could. And I mean, I'd be scared to death that that horse is just going to trample over me when he gets tired.
Yeah, but when you're around, it's really not that bad. I mean, I cleaned my horse's feet out all the time. I couldn't trim them because my back would never allow it. But
yeah,
lifting all their feet up, you know, especially young ones, you start out really young with them.
Yeah.
As soon as they're born, you start already touching them.
Okay.
I had rescued the colt from somewhere where he was starving half to death, and I actually rescued two. And I ended up giving the other one to someone else because I didn't want to deal with his spooky behavior, which probably came from his mother. But Scamp, oh my God, he was so laid back and quiet and always in my stuff. Everywhere I went, Mr. Nosy Butt. That horse thought he was a dog. I had to put barricades up in front of the stairs, and we had a handicap ramp, and I had to put something up there because he'd walk his behind up on the deck. And he'd be nudging at the door like he knew I was in there.
Mom,
and him and my German Shepherd had unspoken agreements because the German Shepherd liked to chase the horses. And so I had a gate and a fence in between the main yard and where the horses was. And one day I came home from work and the gate was standing open. And I'm like, uh-oh, which meant that Largo had opened the gate.
Who is Largo, a horse or a dog?
Largo's the dog. And I'm like, oh crap, that means he's been running them horses. And he doesn't try to hurt them or nothing, he just like chasing them.
Just like playing.
I'm looking and there's the colt standing in the main part of the yard right by the house, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And so I get out of the car or the van and come walking around the side of the house. Largo's up on the deck, and I'm looking at the colt and I'm looking at the dog, and I'm like, the dog's not chasing the colt. What's up with this? A few minutes later, Largo came off the deck. The colt, apparently they got into a little skirmish or something, and the colt let him know who was boss because he went and reached down and nipped Largo between the shoulder blades.
Oh my goodness. I was
like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm like, okay, that's a good way to break a dog of chasing you.
Mm-hmm.
But the colt was only like 2.5, I think, at that time. And that's when I realized, you know, he thinks he's like Largo or something.
Mm-hmm.
Largo was a big German Shepherd.
Raven says, I was always a deep sleeper and could easily pretend I was sleep talking.
Yeah. You know, a bomb could go off a nickel, I wouldn't hear it.
I used to be a light sleeper, but I've gotten to be a heavier sleeper.
Oh, Clydesdales would be so cool to see. Well, actually, I have seen them in person. They brought a team up to Lake City, and they were in a strip mall, and they were doing some kind of something, and I got to see them. They are so big.
Oh,
you know, my little barrel horse, he was all of 14 too. You get these Clydesdales, and they're like 24 hands tall, maybe.
Oh my gosh, they're
with feet like this, you know.
Yes. When I was 13, we went to Churchill Downs and toured it and everything, and so we have got pictures standing next to some, and I was scared to death. They were huge. Crochet Queen asks how we're doing today. I'm doing
right.
Good. I'm getting ready to do some paper crafting until I have to go back downstairs with the dog.
Clydesdales have a very laid back disposition. Most draft horses do. I tell you what, I always dreamed of, like, I want a Frisian horse because I would love to have one. They are the most nicest horses I've ever seen.
Katie, guess what's it came in?
What did you get? Christmas stuff.
And those quilted
All right. Yay.
Five.
Now we know what's going to be
Right.
going on.
my quilt squares and triangles.
Start
Right
getting
there.
things made.
Yeah, so I'm ready to play with that, but I need to make some Route 66 cards. My friend that I have a share a booth with in Oklahoma at a couple of shops, she's just added a third shop that's asking for Route 66 stuff and 250th stuff. So
Hopefully you'll be able to sell a lot of cards.
I hope so.
You're going to get a long list from me because everybody in my family is getting a Christmas card.
Well, I told
That
her,
means, let's see, 1, 2, 3 plus the grands. That's 7 cards.
okay, well, I got to start working as soon as I get moved.
Yeah,
I'll start working on the Christmas cards.
because I want each grandkid to get their own card.
That would be sweet.
Because I'm going to send you money to shove in each one of those little pockets.
Okay. And I'll do it. And I'll make a checklist so I can mark off what I
Well,
did.
I'm glad. I
Question
hope you felt relief when I told you that Lynn said that that was in the card.
Yes.
I can't imagine how you were feeling because I would be like frantic, like, oh my God.
Oh gosh, I was fretting after that. So couldn't wait to hear from you. Let's see.
Yeah, I need to send you money for Blaze's card too, and I haven't done that yet.
Oh, did I send you the invoice yet? I think I might
Yeah, you
have.
sent me the invoice for Thomas's card.
Oh, okay, yeah. No,
But you know what? I was
Wait a minute.
thinking
I thought
you
you
could go
paid
ahead.
I thought you paid for Blaze.
I did.
With all of the others.
I did.
all that.
But I want to send money for cash in the
Oh,
card.
yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured you would do that, and I was meant to ask you about it.
Yeah, I plan on doing that. Yep.
But I won't mail it until after the move.
Yeah, I figured you
So it
wouldn't.
doesn't get there too early.
So I need to take care of you for Thomas's card.
But in fact, that's what the first thing that I need to do. I keep telling myself to finish that so I can get it off of my desk and not be worried about not getting it done before the move. And I'm at the point where I need to turn the happy birthday part, the message, into a puzzle. But first I need to color the message somehow, and I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. And
Thank you, Jan. Raven says he was so big he hurt my hips riding him. I'll bet.
Ouch.
But that's a lot of back to sit on.
Yeah, my boys did me in.
I do miss having a horse. I don't know which I miss more, that or being able to garden whenever I feel like it. But other beautiful things have replaced all of that. But I finally decided to sell my saddle when I get back to the state. Took me long enough to make a decision about that.
Is it over here now somewhere?
Yeah, it's in Florida.
Okay.
It's time to sell it. It's a good, I bought it brand new, so, and I got, I think, 4 years of life out of it before. I would have used it until the end if I'd have stayed in Florida, but yeah. You never know what's going to happen in your life.
That silly thing called love just kind of disrupts things.
Yes, it did. And it was well worth it.
It did me too. And 30 years later, I'm still putting up with him.
See, I did bring with me one of the one of my award breast collars with me that I won with shotgun. Because it just, memory thing,
Yeah,
But I have two of them.
cool.
And I was in
then-
first place when I made the move. If I'd have stayed and finished the season out, I would have won a saddle.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because I was doing that well.
That's awesome.
Changed my whole life, that horse did. Best thing that ever happened. Because he helped me get over all the fear factor thing I had going on.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
Guys
one's
Craft,
awful.
Guys Craft 2 is asking, Katie, what are you working on?
I'm working on Katie's Creative Chaos.
Which is moving along.
Yep, but looks like I got a couple spots I need to fix. Because they're not lined up right. Which is okay, because I could fix that. But hang on, I'll show it to you so you can see. Because now it's got 3 rows on it.
Dang.
I'm not that tall, you guys.
It's looking good.
Yeah, it's
Thank
great.
you.
Very chaotic.
That's why it's called Katie's Creative Chaos.
I was gonna say, is that the term you want people to say when when they see it?
You bet you I do. Let me see if I can stand on something where you can see the whole thing. Okay, I need to move my chair out of the way because I really don't want to get in a fight with the chair.
I was thinking after seeing your Kate at that one, I was thinking I want to do something with hourglasses. That is so pretty. I love all the different colors and everything.
Some of these colors in here date back to 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018.
I have tons of my mom's fabric, and I need to use it to make stuff for my nieces and nephews and siblings. And that quilt, it would be perfect to use all the different mix and match of fabric.
John, you know me so well. He says it looks just like Katie. Very pretty. I love all the colors.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Bright and bold.
Yeah.
Yep, right in your face. They're like, some people are going to be like, I can't look at this. It's too much.
No, I think it's very organized, really.
It's organized chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I describe my office.
And I know someone's going to ask me, well, why'd you put this color next to this color? I didn't have any reason. I just did it because that's how my brain works when it comes to color. I just know I can put this next to, this
Because
works with this and this works with that,
it looks good to you.
Yeah. It talks to me. As long as it's talking to me, that means we can be creative.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think someone texted me and I need to see who it is. It might have been Nico. For some reason, I have misplaced my, oh, it's up there, duh. It's being used. It was Nikolai.
I went and got my quilt that my mom made for me. And she likes to use scraps to make quilts with. And so there's fabric in this that dates back to even clothes that she made for me when I was a kid. Jams. I had jams in some of this fabric. But
Oh, that's pretty.
and
Hey,
her
look at that pretty quilting on there. Wow, that looks amazing.
now she didn't do the quilting. She
I know, but the quilting still looks amazing on it.
yeah, my aunt
Gives me ideas of what I want to do on mine.
my aunt had a lady that would do the quilting and the binding. So you just
Wow.
had to take the sandwich to her. So and my mom did not have a backing picked out for this before she died. And so my aunt told the lady to pick something out, and she picked out this Stonehenge print from the Stonehenge collection.
That's pretty.
And so yeah, I was really happy when I finally got
I've been
my
thinking
quilt.
about I'd like to have some Stonehenge fabric to use as backing or something.
Yeah, it's all really pretty. But this right here is from my wedding. My mom had a dress out of this fabric.
Wow.
That's from 30 years ago. And so yeah, there's memories in this fabric.
Everybody's saying it's beautiful too.
Oh, thank you.
Raven says, I fell in love with Annette and Lori's sewalong today for QOB. So pretty. And the MIQOB chapter will send you a kit if you send the top back when finished. Michelle says, beautiful, Katie, love it.
Is that the, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Is that the Quilt of Valor chapter, whatever you call it, that Lynette from Soft Squares helps promote her? It sounds familiar.
That is very special, Cynthia. Who are you going to leave it to?
I don't know, but it's mine.
We need to do this poll. All right, we have 42 votes on the poll. It says, what does ubiquitous do? Oh my God. Ubiquitous mean? Does it mean everywhere? Does it mean somewhere? Does it mean anywhere? That's supposed to be anywhere, not anyway. I don't know why I put that there. Or does it mean nowhere? We had 42 votes and 57% voted for everywhere, 19 voted for somewhere, 14 for anywhere, and 10% for nowhere. The answer is everywhere.
I guessed right.
I got the answer right today too when I answered the question. So let's talk about the word for a minute.
So, Katie,
I'm
would
gonna
you
give
please use that in a sentence?
Yeah, I'm going to put that here in a minute.
I know.
Okay. The definition is present, appearing, or found everywhere. Origin is a Latin ubique or ubique, meaning everywhere. Example, the ubiquitous presence of smartphones has changed the way we communicate and access information. Everywhere is essentially the answer to the question, what does ubiquitous mean? It refers to something that is present, appearing, or found everywhere, and is often used to describe technology, advertising, or even certain phrases or trends that have become popularized in our culture. The term everywhere implies a sense of all encompassing pervasiveness, suggesting that something is so widespread and common that it can be found in every corner of the world. That makes the concept of ubiquitousness, that's a mouthful, an important one in modern society as we continue to develop new technologies and ideas that are designed to reach as many people as possible. And there you go, a new word.
I was struggling because I've heard it in the past, but I couldn't remember in what context I'd heard it. And so I was guessing, I guessed everywhere.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's got to be either everywhere or nowhere. Which way did I understand it back then, but couldn't remember. I took a wild guess.
Laura says, hi, Lynn. All right, you guys, in about, let me go look real quick before I open mouth, insert foot. All right. Let's see. 50
Thank
minus
you, Denise.
20 is 30. In 30 minutes, William goes live. So in 20 minutes, we're going to go over to William's channel. So someone let me know when 20, you know what? I can't set a timer because my phone's being used. So someone set a timer and let me know when 20 minutes has gone by.
Okay, hey Siri, set timer for 15 minutes.
Because I'll need to jet everyone over to William. Can we see how far you've gotten on your raccoons?
Oh, I hadn't seen this one yet.
I don't know what oh, there it is. It looks like you've been moving along on it.
I think I have, let's see if I can, I thought I could zoom in, but it doesn't look like it. Hold on.
I'm sorry to be a pain in the butt.
You should be. Okay, I'm going to flip
I
the
want
camera.
to see what you've been doing.
Flip, flip, flip. Where'd the flip button? Oh, there it is.
Raven, quick question. On the sew along for the Quilt of Valor thing, what is the channel, or
Look at it.
where do I go
That's
to look at that?
amazing.
That is awesome.
Wow. That top one looks like he's like, I'm going to take care of you if you get in my way.
So there's going to be one more right down here.
That looks wonderful.
Are
Aren't they
they out of the
cute?
tree
They are
stump?
super cute. Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Wow.
That is going to be cute.
That is truly amazing.
How fun.
Yep, that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Laura
thank
said,
you.
Teresa, that is amazing.
Thank you.
And Michelle also said, Cynthia, what a pretty quilt.
Thank you.
You're being pretty productive with this one.
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I had the pieces all cut out. So
Yeah, you're moving along with that one.
it goes pretty
It's
fast.
gorgeous.
Thank
Man, I
you.
guess I really need to buy me one and do one. I just don't think that I would know what the oh, one of those quilt shops I'm gonna visit has that type of iron you're using too.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna pick one up.
Now, I've seen those in Hobby Lobby too.
Yeah, you can pick them up
or
anywhere in the
Michael's.
US, but I can't do that here.
Yeah. Oh, so you're talking about over in Greenland. I mean,
I'm talking about
Denmark.
over here. Yeah, when I'm in
Okay.
Denmark, I found a quilt shop that actually sells those.
Okay.
And you'll be able to plug it in.
Yeah, it'll be the same plug as Denmark and Greenland have the same plugs along with other European countries. It's just different in UK, and I think there's one other place in Europe that's different, but most everybody's the same. Raven says it's a free pattern with stars and logs cabins. So pretty. And Lynn says it's so stinking cute.
Mm-hmm.
My husband did not comment to my comment about, you could just drop in and say hi to everybody.
Those raccoons don't look like menaces like the one that, bugs William at his house.
He just wants to eat. He's not being menacing. He's doing what wildlife do. Go eat something.
Right.
Oh, there's lots of dandelions in town. Oh, that's a long time ago. Never mind. There's a big iceberg down sitting in the fjord today when I went to the store today. I have time, maybe I can stroll down there this weekend and take a closer up picture. Pat sends you to the fabric for $10 and you just have to send the top back to Michigan.
Okay.
John's saying good night. Have a good night, lady. Yeah, have a good night, John. Thank you for dropping in.
Forgot where I put my adhesive. I started packing up my fabric this week, so my shelves are looking empty.
Yeah, I have some work to do myself because I need to put everything away, put everything into, where they belong, and clean my machine and then cover it up well, I won't cover it up until right before I leave, but so when I have my live the Saturday before we leave, then I'll put a dust cover and everything over it because we'll be gone 3 weeks, and I gotta unplug everything in the house but the freezers, the refrigerator and the freezer. Everything's gonna get pulled out of the main socket.
Doesn't it feel like whenever you go on a trip like that, you feel like you're moving, or when you have to shut down everything or
Yep, and I'm
at the
thinking
house for a long trip?
yep, and I think we should leave a couple lights on. And Nikolai's like, why? I said, because you don't want the house looking dark like no one's here. He says, yeah, but they're gonna see us leaving. I said, only the people down here in this neighborhood might.
Mm-hmm.
Got to lock up the boiler room. Got lots to do before we leave. Because I don't lock the boiler room when I'm here because I can hear when that door gets open.
Yeah.
So can the dog.
Does she go nuts?
She starts barking. She only barks when someone is actually close to the house. Katie, they already know you're gone. Huh? How? No. No one knows we're leaving yet. I haven't told anyone, not even my boss yet, which I need to tell her. She's not going to be happy. And then when I turn around, I got to leave again on the 25th of July to go to Nuke to see the ears, nose, and throat doctor. And I'll be so glad when I finally see someone who will listen to all the things that's going on with my breathing.
Yep. You need that.
Yeah, because I don't like feeling like I'm suffocating and there's no symptoms of asthma when it happens. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So
Raven, my paper crafting will go last for sure. And my fabric that I've got downstairs, which is all patriotic stuff right now, that is all staying out until the very end too. So I'm with you. It's all of this fabric up here that I haven't touched since I started doing all patriotic stuff for the birthday, the big birthday. Yeah, I live right here in the middle of all the history of when our country was formed, when we got our freedom from Britain and all that. And I have no idea what I want to do for the 4th. There's so many different things. Like Thomas Jefferson's home puts on something. and
I wish I could put the flag out, but I'm not going to do that this year.
the other presidents, I mean, the other founding fathers estates do something. So I don't know what I want to do. I just want to do it all, but they're not close enough together where I could just see it all. And hopefully my kids will be here with me. I know my youngest one will be, but my oldest and his new bride, they have flights. I've booked their flights, but it will do. Them coming is determined by if they have their ministry fully funded by then. If they don't, they
What?
can't come out. So hopefully they get fully funded in the next 3 weeks. They said they have less than 1,000 to get there, so hopefully it happens. And I'm missing my boys so bad. And by then we'll be in the new house, so they'll get to see where they will sleep when they come to stay.
Yep, that'll be nice for them.
Mm-hmm.
What is the deal here, man?
Let's see, where are we?
Oh, I must have this turned the wrong way.
That's true, Raven. People that will know you're gone, they'll figure out.
Not necessarily, because a lot of times I don't even step foot out of my house.
But if they want to steal, they'll figure out a way.
Oh yeah, they'll have to break the window. But hopefully they won't do that while we're gone. We have an epidemic of windows being broken right now in our town.
Mm.
But people are putting up cameras now, so hopefully they'll get to the bottom of who the actual culprits are. Someone who's mad, apparently. It started after COVID.
Hmm.
I don't know. The last couple of years, it's been a big problem. But they're only messing around with businesses' windows. They're not messing with people's houses. So I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, we could hire a security system to come and check on our house, but I'd rather not have to pay for that.
Yeah. Prepped for Eternity Homestead is saying that it is looking really nice.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to find the problem I need to fix. And I'm having a hard time seeing it now because I know I saw it. But I'm also finding threads on the front side of it should not be here. But thank you. Yeah, I love it. I am loving this. I mean, it's coming out way better than I thought it was going to.
It is.
Because I was a little concerned that maybe it looked, chaotic. Now, I know this was here. I saw it.
Raven, how far is your move?
Found it.
Did I build an ADU? I don't know what that is. Am I supposed to know what ADU stands for?
I don't know what it stands for, so.
Yeah, if I did, I've gone blank, Denise. You'll have to enlighten me. Raven says, Katie, we have switches and my bulbs are on timers.
Well, our outside front porch light will come on if somebody walks within range of it.
Good. She says, my sewing room goes off when I'm going to be late to work.
But I don't need timers on everything else.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to walk past my sewing to leave for work when I do start working.
Well, I found where I was supposed to be going at right here. Finally, it took me a few minutes to find it.
260 miles? Wow.
Well, there's people that are on, that would notice something going on that live like on two sides of our house.
Yeah.
But this side over here, not so much. Unless someone's paying attention from the road.
Do you talk to your neighbors and ask them to kind of keep an eye on it when?
No, I don't even know part of my neighbors. I'll probably say something to the guy. We'll probably talk to the neighbor that lives in front of us because he probably would be willing to keep an eye out on things. But I would rather not tell everybody we're leaving.
Yeah. My 15-minute timer just went off, so you've got 5 minutes.
Okay, and I already lost where I was at trying to find that spot. Oh, it's gonna take me a few minutes because my eyeballs keep teasing me. All right, everyone. Said, how long do we have?
5 minutes till the 20-minute mark that you
Okay.
wanted. Giving you your 5-minute warning. Do I
Oh,
sound
so we
like
still
a
got
mother?
5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, do I sound like a mother?
No. Well, maybe. But I'll probably at least leave 2 lights on the house. I'll leave the hood light over the stove on, and then I'll probably take one of these lamps or leave the hallway light on. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll leave the hallway light on and the stovetop light on, and that should be pretty good. I just need to make sure that bathroom window's locked.
Yeah.
Nikolai caught someone crawling in that window when a long time ago. He said that he was home from the he was off shift. He'd come home and he was in his room and he was letting his cousin and his girlfriend live here too, and they were in the other room, and apparently Penny went out drinking or something. Sim was gone somewhere for education or something, and she had gone and drank too much and came back, and I guess someone was kind of trying to mess with her up at the bar, so she came home. That person followed her all the way home and waited till she got inside, and he found the bathroom window open and was crawling through the bathroom window, and Nikolai heard noise and he's like, what the heck is that? Because he'd heard Penny come home and she'd gone to bed. He goes walking on this side of the house and into the bathroom. There's someone crawling through the darn window.
Oh my
This
God.
window is only like this big, and it's at least 15 feet above the ground. So they shimmied up the side of the house.
Crazy.
I hope
Raven,
that guy got in trouble.
He got on some butt, let me tell you.
Raven, we did the opposite. We went from living close to our families for all of our 50 years of life to now moving 16 hours away from them. And it's hard, but it's good for us. Denise, yes, we do have a mother-in-law suite and it's looking so good. It's almost done. So yeah, and the bride and groom will get that room when they're here. Unless there's someone older, then they have to give it up. They have to give it up to their elders, but otherwise they'll use it when they're here.
All right, everyone, it's that time of the night where we're going to go sashaying over to Williams tonight. Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight. Thank you, Teresa and Cynthia, for hanging out with me.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
I feel like we got a bit accomplished tonight. Lynn, if you're still in the channel, I will answer your email directly with attachments for the square dance pattern so that you have all the up-to-date parts. I'll take care of that in between the 2 lives. I'll deal with that because I won't be running a live. I'll just be part of the live. And remember, we have a live tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. which is Thursday. Today's Thursday or is today Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm crazy. Y'all. All right, so tomorrow I was supposed to work on Square Dance, but Square Dance is finished. But I will go over all the information again with everybody that missed. And so I'll probably do Katie Says tomorrow, because we didn't do it last Friday because I canceled my, I think I canceled my Friday live last week because I was too sick to be working.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Remember to live, laugh, love, and dream. What do you do with all that? You'll make something beautiful or do something kind for someone else, because you never know, that might change your whole world. See you over on Williams.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you in a bit.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.